Good morning, Scott School, on this truly terrific Tuesday, October 10th. Woo! Time sure flies when you're having a rocking good time. This morning, it is myself and Mrs. Rosalind, and Mrs. Rosalind is going to get us started with our Fab with Vocab word of the week. Dun, dun, dun.
Thank you, Mrs. Schwartz. We have a new word this week. And guess what? I was not here last Tuesday, so I do not know last week's word. So if you see me in the hallway, you can tell me. Ooh, maintain. Maintain. Ooh. Okay, that's a good one. All right, this week though, we have a new one, which is kind of one of my favorite words. It is inclusion. Act of including all. Ooh, say it with me. Inclusion. Inclusion. This is a good one, you guys. And you're going to hear about it a lot. And so I really hope this might not be something that you say out loud all the time, but this is something you do all the time. You include others. And this is a good example. Inclusion allows all of us to have fun at recess. Do you see this? Everyone is included. And you know what? This is sometimes why Mrs. Rosen gets called when we don't include everyone. So this is a really good time this week to practice this. So we will put it on our word of the week. When you are in the library, I want you to look at it and remember it and then do it. All right. Happy Tuesday. On to Mrs. Schwartz.
Mrs. Rosalind, I am just thrilled that this is our word of the week. And actually, it brings up a point I was hoping to bring up this morning. I've been told that at lunch in the cafeteria, there are kids who are like saving seats and not letting kids sit next to them because they want to sit next to certain people. And, I get that it's an opportunity to hang out with your friends and talk and catch up. But I'll be very honest with you. When you save seats and tell somebody that they're not welcome to sit next to you, you are not being very inclusive and you are not demonstrating inclusion, which is really dipping buckets. So, you know what? If you want to sit next to some people, that's okay. But if somebody asks if they can sit there, hey, the more the merrier. Have people join you. You might learn something about somebody new that you didn't know before and find connections. And let's just keep ourselves open to all of that positivity. We've also got some amazing Panther Pride winners today, friends. From Miss Greenfield's class, Graham and Lena. From Miss Flegel's class, Jordan and Maddox and Jenna. From Miss Sovie's room, Haley and Melody. From Miss Leonard's room, Aubrey and Henry. From Mrs. Hyde's room, Lizzie and Rylan. From Mrs. Younker's room, Maeve and Emmett. And from Mrs. Cass's room, Jackson and Mason. From Miss Cochran's room, Faith and Jade. And from Miss Anderson's room, Malia, Jack. And from it's Malia and Jack, two separate people. And then from Mrs. Toth's room, Ellie and Josie. Congratulations, my friends. Let's work hard today, my friends, to make Tuesday a truly inclusive kind of day. Dun, dun, dun. Now let's please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Have a terrific Tuesday, friends.